we've got a great show for you tonight. My name's Phil Reed Jr. I'm Marketing Director for Ducati North America. So, what we're doing, we're touring the country and bringing you the opportunity to see for the first time before anyone else the new 2023 models before most of them arrive in store. So we're really excited to share those with you. But before I start, I just want to say, 2022 was an amazing year for us. Not only did we win MotoGP World Champions, World Superbike World Champions, yes! They're all telling us we need to slow down. Well, that's not happening, I can tell you that. So also we had a record year for global sales for 2022, so you all had a part in that, so thank you so much. So from not just the bikes you buy, but the servicing and the parts and all the things you do helps fund us to go and do all this crazy racing, so thank you for that. So what I'm going to do is just sort of kick off straight away. Let's get into the models, and then of course I want to thank also Ducati Sanford for allowing us to come and really take over this beautiful store as well. Yes, thank you for the team here. So they're going to be more than delighted when you see the new models. I'm only going to do a light touch on some of the tech. They can get deep dive into it with you and talk to you about those particular things. So I want to try and make this fun, swift, entertaining. Okay, so first I want to talk about Ducati Scrambler. So it's a model range that's been with us since 2015, and for 2023 we're making some fantastic new changes to this model range, modernising it, lightening it, doing some fantastic things. So let's have a little look about what we're going to be doing with Scrambler.
Wow! Bring it on!
Okay, so Scrambler first came out in 2015. We had this icon which was really reminiscent of the 60s Scrambler that was developed purely for the California market in North America, and that really was used as an influence to design the modern Scrambler that we know and love, and it's one of our best-selling model families in the Ducati range. But for 2023 we've really kept some of that that Scrambler family feeling, but also made it a little bit more modern, a little bit more sleeker. And one of the main things we've done as well is make some significant changes to the bike. So we have a new swing arm on there as well, a new subframe. We've done a lot of work on the engine as well, and it's also within the tech where we've done an awful lot of improvement. So if we look at the tech, for example, I think one of the things we've done, which we're really proud of, is use the latest Ducati electronics using this TFT screen and a ride-by-wire throttle. Why is that interesting? Well, it allows you to have much better traction control, throttle control, engine performance, as well as we've reduced weight by almost 9 pounds now on the engine, predominantly in the clutch, but also some weight saving as well. That's going to make the bike a lot more accessible, easier to handle, feel a lot more lively, but also what we've done is made a new gearbox which will allow us to put the quick shifter on it as well, which is, if you haven't used one, it's real fun, it's awesome. So, also part of the Scrambler range is customization, and with the icon, one of the things we do, it comes in 3 colours as standard. So you'll see the traditional yellow, the Ducati red, and the thrilling black. But also there are these, you can change the fender, the tank cover, the rear fender as well. And these are really, really cost-effective pieces to change the colorway as well. So we have a metallic kit as well as a matte kit as well. So we know that customization and personalization really is important for Scrambler, and that will give you the opportunity to personalize yours and make it unique to you. So in terms of the other models we've got coming in, we're bringing back the full throttle for 2023, bringing forward that flat track kind of style, and from a color perspective, bringing forward the black and the red in a sort of a matte finish that we know from Ducati Corsa. Really great model for us. And then the one that we have here tonight as well is the Night Shift. That's here tonight. Have a look at it. We've got it here. Let's rip the covers off. So we've got that later tonight when we're finished. Thank you. So it's what we call the elegant one, the grown-up one, in that nebula blue colour with the spoke wheels as well, that brown seat. Really beautiful, distinctive looking Scrambler as well. So So there's 3 models in the range. We have the Icon, the Full Throttle, and the Night Shift as well. And sadly, the Desert Sled is coming out of the range, so if you really wanted one of them, if anyone's got any left, you really want to snap those up as well. So let's talk about Ducati now. So before we get too into it, so last year we introduced a fantastic new model, the Desert X, that allowed us to access a whole new adventure market as well. And it's been our best-selling model now for the last 4 months, and we're really excited about it. But the whole point of our motorcycles is to have a challenge and an adventure and something to do. So our CEO, Jason Chinook, went and rode with a guy called Jamie Robinson, who you might know from Motor Geo, the YouTube channel. They went and rode 12 peaks in Colorado in 5 days. So from that, we created a challenge that we called the Ducati Dirty Dozen. And if you complete these 12 challenges, through your My Ducati app, we will recognise that and we will send you a really specific plaque because you've done this crazy challenge. So let's learn more about that.
To celebrate the launch of the new Desert X, Ducati North America have created a unique experience and personal challenge that will test both machine and its rider. And due to the vast network of mountains, endless beautiful countryside and stunning off-road trail network, the Colorado Rockies in the USA is the perfect backdrop for the challenge to begin. Welcome to the Ducati Dirty Dozen, an epic adventure to ride up and over 12 mountain passes, all over 12,000 feet above sea level, and all off-road. Follow these old mining trails up and over the picturesque mountainsides as you tackle the ever-changing terrain, weather conditions and water crossings. As you ride to each of these stunning summits, challenging your skills and your spirit while filling your soul. So, who's up for the challenge? Who's ready to get dirty? Pack your bags and gear up for the Ducati Dirty Dozen.
So that's the Dirty Dozen challenge, and it's really what we've done is curated some routes. They're like bucket list rides over some of the fantastic passes in Colorado. So if you ever get a chance to do it, that is some of the most beautiful, challenging riding you can ever get in America. So also we launched, of course, the RR22 colour this year, or just at the end of last year, and that's reminiscent of the partnership that we have with Audi as well, who's our parent company, and of course recognising what they did in the Dakar Rally with their Q-Tron as well, a really sophisticated, high-tech car. So, moving on. So before we get into the high-powered machines, I want to talk to you a little bit about our e-bike range. So we've extended our e-bike range, and we have one here at the back near the bar for those bar hangers over there. So this is a full carbon fibre chassis. It allows you to get on the road, ride for longer, faster, and further as well. It's really fantastic. So one of the things I also want to say is someone said to me, do you know that futa means something in another language? Well, I just want to just position that. In Italy, in Bologna, there's this famous mountain road called the Futa, where all the Ducati riders take the road bikes and prove them. That's why they come out really focused on great road handling. So that's why it's called the Futa, and you'll see it in this video. So that's the Futa that we have coming this year, and is now in store. And we also are introducing a new range of our also e-mountain bikes as well. We have the new MiG S as well. Really fantastic bikes using all the latest high-tech technology, premium parts as well. So have a look at the range if that's your thing. Personally, I prefer something that burns fossil fuels still. So do we have any DOC in the house? Yes? Yes, we do. Fantastic. So one of the things we're doing this year globally around the whole world is on one day, we want all of our DOC clubs to go on a ride and find an area that best represents their city, their town, their state, and create that beautiful picture postcard of the whole group there. We're going to share it all around the world. And of course, I want North America, particularly the US, to dominate that collage of all these great pictures. So for the clubs, we'll be sending you more information, so we look forward to helping you go out and create some great content. So now I want to talk about one of our best-selling models of 2022. This model, of course, I'm talking about is our great middleweight called the Monster. That has also been important for us, and I know the diehards really miss the trellis frame, but let me explain this model. 70% of these customers, for them, have never considered a Ducati before, so it's important for us that this is our first step, bringing people into the Ducati brand, getting in part of our family as well. But of course, we want to really give this model a bit extra, so we've produced a Monster SP. Okay, we have a Monster SP here tonight as well, which is out at the back. Please have a look at it. So, what can I tell you about it? What we've done with the Monster, which has that fantastic engine as well that you'll know from the Hypermotard, it has those really sort of hooligan qualities about it as well. And we've really fitted some premium parts to improve the handling and the handling and turning performance of this bike. So, what have we done? So first, of course, we fitted the Öhlins suspension, the forks and the fully adjustable rear shock, but also from Brembo as well, the styler calipers as well. So this suspension raises the bike a little bit, helps it turn in a little bit quicker, hold a better line, and of course with these brakes it can handle the much more braking power you're going to put through this bike as well. So this is something I think can terrorise a lot of super bikes around Homestead as well. So from a design point of view, we also have the colourway that's reminiscent of what we have from the Ducati Corsa MotoGP team as well. It's done in black and red. So I think this is a really perfect sort of +1 to the whole Monster range. So next, this is of course one of our best-selling models, and for us it's won many awards around the world. And of course I'm talking about the Street Fighter. For those of you, any Street Fighter owners in the house? Yes! They're the real hooligans, watch out for them, mind your wallets. So here's our new one, Street Fighter V4S. Okay, so we have the Street Fighter V4S here tonight as well, that's at the back. We've been really lucky. What we've done is we've flown in this beautiful new black and grey model that we have tonight. So, of course you know about the Street Fighter. This is what we call the Fight Formula, but this is what we now call the Enhanced Fight Formula. So what we've done in terms of changes is bring forward a lot of the 2023 chassis from the Panigale V4, some of the electronics and the algorithms that we've learned, as well as some chassis changes which I'll quickly talk you through. So we're looking at 392 pounds, 208 horsepower, no fairing. This is the real deal. So what have we done in terms of the changes? So one of the things that you'll see with this bike as well, if we've increased the swing arm pivot by 4 millimeters, what does that allow? That allows the bike to turn in a little quicker, hold a tighter line, and also allows you to put a lot more power down through the corners as well. Not that it was shy of putting down power, but continual improvement is what we do. We have a new electronic strategies that help throttle control, particularly some really sophisticated throttle control when you're right on the edge of the tyre. We have a new tank shape, which is really important. The new tank and the new seat will allow you to sit a lot flatter and hold your weight when you're braking real hard. So we took a lot of feedback from riders who said, on braking, it maybe throws you forward a little bit. So this is some development and learnings we got from the Superbike team as well. So this new tank will allow you to grip more and hold your weight up. And of course, we've added on a lithium-ion battery just to reduce some of the weight as well. So, of course, we couldn't leave it with the S. We have to go one further, and we have also bring out this year the Street Fighter V4 SP2. Unfortunately, these are not in production yet or pre-production, so we couldn't bring one. But for us, the Street Fighter V4 SP2 represents the ultimate in what we can do with a superbike naked. So some of the changes we've made, and you're reminiscent from the SP, is of course that beautiful winter livery colour, that sort of satin finish with the red highlights. Lots of carbon on there as well. Beautiful carbon front fender. Also the biplane wings with the tricolore detail, but also from the top we have that brushed aluminum tank that you recognise again from the Panigale V4R, and that livery as well. But from a performance as well, we've made some significant changes. So one of the things is the fitment of a new superbike dry clutch as well. The carbon wheels make a significant amount of difference over the S in terms of how it turns, in terms of turning speed, holding a line. Dramatically improves it, it's incredible. And each of them will come individually numbered as well, so making it a really fantastic collector's edition for you. So that's, of course, from accessories point of view, to unleash the full power, getting out the full 220 horsepower, you can fit the full titanium Akropovich exhaust system as well. So, do we have any multi-Strada owners in the house? Yes, we do. Okay. So, last year we did something very new. As you'll know us for doing lots of track days and lots of things around our racing and MotoGP. We wanted to create an event specifically for multi-Strada owners. What we did was create last year something called the Giro Alpino. We took 35 multi-Strada clients up to Breckenridge in Colorado for a 300-mile ride around some of the most fantastic scenery. We went through snow, rain, dirt. It was wonderful. We sat together, had meals, drank quite a bit. This is what we did. We're going to be doing a lot more of this in 2023 and beyond, so I hope that more of you multi-Strada customers can join us.
The best part of the ride was going up 40 on the switchbacks, because we had two lanes uphill, crazy turns for anything from a 15-mile-an-hour hairpin to a 40-mile-an-hour hairpin.
I won't say how fast we went, but it was a great deal of fun. And I learned to ride better on this whole ride. I became a better rider as a result of this.
Highway 4 was a ton of fun. The 2-lane, we got a little sporty coming up through there. And then following Phil over the dirt section was a lot of fun.
Best part was the snow on the mountain caps coming up in the morning.
You know, it's a multi-Strada, multi-surface, multi-weather. So that wasn't bad.
We started off this morning with a slow pace going towards the snow. At the end of the day, we had a wonderful pace, a pace where the bike is made for.
It was just so damn beautiful. It was it was spectacular. It was a great day.
It was a blast. Beautiful ride.
Snow was a nice touch, yeah.
So that was the Giro Alpino. So one of the things we're going to do is creating a lot more experiences for the Ducatisti as well. And our point of this was to take a lot of the clients away out of their comfort zone, show them what a multi-strada is all about. You can ride through rain, snow, you have all the heated seats, you have all the traction control. It's really comfortable. It gives you a nice protection as well. And of course for us, it's about having a lot of fun together, because we all work real hard, so it's nice to get together, ride together, and those rides were led by myself and Jason, our CEO. So you all get to hang out with us, and we have a great time. So I hope you can join us in future. So the next model, why we're talking about multi-strada, is our next one, evolution of this model range. And what we've done with this is, I think, perhaps our best yet, and for us really takes the model a step further. We call it Unlock Earth, and I'm talking about the Multistrada V4 Rally.